gentlemen, welcome to the FearFest Horror Game Awards 2023. We are your hosts for the night, and I promise you an unforgettable evening filled with some of the world's best horror. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Łukasz Kostka.
And I'm Luigi Kid.
And I'm Ash, and we are thrilled to be your guide through this night of horrors.
Tonight, we gathered here not only to celebrate the Horror Game Awards, but also to acknowledge the rich heritage of horror in gaming.
Absolutely, but aren't we supposed to be in a World Heritage Site tonight?
Oh, well, we tried, we tried. But at least we are here in this renovated dungeon.
I wonder, is the devil still waiting? Horror is undeniably one of the largest narrative styles in games, and it's about time we recognise its significance with these special awards.
Indeed, tonight we will honour the most bone-chilling creations in the realm of horror gaming across 14 suspense-filled categories.
So, whether you're a fan of atmospheric psychological horror, heart-stopping survival horror, or adrenaline-pumping action horror, we've got it all covered tonight.
So grab your crucifixes, load your shotguns, yeah, very good, and prepare to be thrilled as we embark on this journey together. And without further ado, let's raise the curtain on the FearFest Horror Game Awards 2023. But before we start, FearFest Black Summer 2023. That was an amazing event. I know I was a part of it, so I'm not objective here, but still it was a great adventure for me to work on it. But what did you like the most in the event?
I think it's hard to choose from all of the amazing trailers we've seen, but the opening of Beautiful Light with that lovely cinematic trailer, that was a highlight for me, for sure.
And for me personally, there were so many amazing games showcased, but something that really caught me off guard, really surprised me, is that one of my good friends, 8-Bit Ryan, was hosting the event. So that was really a nice surprise.
And personally for me, the interview with StarCraft 2 developers, like it was an amazing experience to talk with those guys about their game, about the situation. So, well, that was a great experience for me.
That's awesome. Anyways, I would say let's go to the first category, shall we?
Ooh, right. This award acknowledges the importance of a teaser trailer that leaves us wanting more, long before the game even comes to PCs or consoles, and the hard work of editors doing their best with limited available footage.
Oh yeah, there is a real skill in crafting a great trailer and giving you the taste of a game's premise within this short-form film. It can often make or break a game's success, and that's why we are honoring the trailers that were premiered in the last 12 months.
One, please open it.
Same here. And the winner is Silent Hill 2. Congratulations.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill.
Hi, I'm Mateusz Lenart from Bloober Team. I'm thrilled and honored to accept the award for Best Trailer at Horror Game Awards. It means a lot to our studio. It shows the dedication of our team and big passion for horror games that we put into this trailer, trying to capture the essence of the iconic Silent Hill 2. I want to extend my gratitude to each member of our team who contributed their time and heart into this project. I'm proud of what we achieved together. Last but not least, I want to thank the dedicated community and fans for their incredible support. Your enthusiasm fuels our drive to create this exceptional game. Thank you once again for this huge honor.
Oh man, the trailer was epic and the award was so well deserved.
Oh yes, and this next award honors a critical part of the horror games ecosystem, the content creators.
And we're not just saying that because we are content creators ourselves.
Totally not.
Of course not. We are totally objective here.
So with that in mind, let's see the nominees for our highest honor we can bestow upon the brave souls who venture into the darkness and play the most terrifying of video games to create the much needed entertainment to feed our souls.
Loads of content creators out there, and we're about to find out who you put your trust in.
Yes, you have to be really careful who you get your tech tips from.
And the winner of the Best Horror Content Creator of the Year category is...
Susie!
AKA the Sphere Hunter!
Hello, my lovelies. What an honor it is to be voted Horror Game Content Creator of the Year. I honestly can't believe it, since I've never won a single award in my life. Horror games challenge us in abnormal ways and force us to react to and overcome often impossible threats. I've always been inspired by this genre ever since I was a kid, so achieving this reward has been nothing short of incredible for me. So from the bottom of my decayed vampire heart, thank you for voting for me. I couldn't have done it without your blood. I mean, love. And support. Yeah, love and support.
That was absolutely deserved. Horror games offer a unique type of content to horror creators, and they play such a big role in the introducing games to viewers. So, another big round of applause for Susie, aka the Sphere Hunter. And we're back with Fearfest Horror Game Awards 2023. And now we move on to the next category, Best Horror Multiplayer.
You know, the way I see it, there are two types of multiplayer horror games. The ones that help you and your friends build trust, and the ones where you're gonna destroy it completely.
Yes, I can vouch for the fact that often the most terrifying thing you'll encounter on multiplayer horror games is the person sitting with you in the room. Without further ado, here are the nominees for the Best Horror Multiplayer Award.
The golden bat for the best friendship-destroying multiplayer horror game flies to...
The Outlast Trials.
Hey man, relax.
Hello everyone, this is Philippe Morin and David Chalareff from Red Barrels. I'd like to thank the people at Feardemic for organizing this event. Everybody here at Red Barrels is super stoked about this award. It's been a long journey, but it's been worth it. And this is just the beginning.
And thanks to all the fans that voted for us. I know you guys have been really patient. It's been a while since Outlast 2. So stay with us, help us building that game even better. It's going to get a tough ride, but with you guys, don't get into it. So thanks a lot. Have a good scare. Cheers.
Congratulations to the team at the Outlast Trials, well deserved, but we're now going to move on to a new category that honours one of the games taking advantage of a real breakthrough in horror gaming technology.
We are talking, of course, about virtual and augmented reality. With the right headset and a little bit of setup, it is now possible for us to step into our own private haunted house from the comfort of our living room.
Being able to viscerally experience walking through the dark woods or a haunted manor is definitely a game changer. Just make sure that when you're running away from the monsters that you're not running into your TV in your room. But yeah, here are the nominees.
And the best VR/AR horror game, according to your votes, is
Resident Evil Village.
Help, it's out there. Hey, are you listening? Hey!
Hello, I'm Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer of Resident Evil Village. From everyone in the development team, thank you so much for this prestigious award, Best VR Horror Game of the Year. With Village, we took on many different challenges, and we were very pleased with the way we were able to deliver it for the latest SIE hardware, the PlayStation VR 2. For this version of the game, we focused on creating the ultimate immersive experience, with all the action that is unique to this title, so that you can enjoy this survival horror as if you're the main character Ethan Winters. Resident Evil Village VR mode is available as free DLC for the main game. So if you have a PlayStation VR 2, please give it a try. Thank you.
My name is Jacob Geller, a YouTube video essayist and an advocate for all things spooky. Today, I have the honor of revealing the recipient of a prestigious award, not simply based on the past year, but a decade plus of contributions to the industry. It is my immense pleasure to present to a true luminary of the genre a special Fear Fest Horror Game Awards category, the Lifetime Achievement Award. I think the natural progression of game development is wanting to give the player more tools, more abilities, more options. But the stories penned by the recipient of today's award do the opposite, stealing away the player's agency to brilliant, nightmarish effect. He helped create worlds where we were helpless against the things that lurked in the dark and in the mind. But in my very well-lit room, I'm thrilled to present this creator with a Lifetime Achievement Award for his remarkable contributions to the world of gaming and storytelling. This award recognizes the outstanding work of the one and only Michael Hedberg. Michael's journey into the realms of horror and adventure began when he joined the Frictional Games team and almost immediately crafted the story for the most influential horror game of the past 15 years, Amnesia, The Dark Descent. As the writer behind this masterpiece, he's responsible for a narrative that sends players on an unforgettable journey through the depths of darkness and memory. Amnesia: The Dark Descent's impact echoes through the industry to this day, and its script showed a passion for complex, character-focused, and chillingly human stories that Michael would only grow in the coming years. Because the next game he wrote was f***ing Soma. Released in 2015 by Frictional Games, Soma is, in my personal opinion, one of the strongest contributions to sci-fi horror, not just in games, but in any medium. The questions Soma raises of consciousness, of identity, of the definition and value of a life, have only grown more relevant in the years since its release. Myself and countless other writers have grappled with the game's themes and praised its seamless mesh of mechanics and narrative. Michael's script is a testament to the power of genre in exploring the human condition. And his talents were also called upon when working on additional, often non-game stories taking place in the Frictional Games world. He wrote the short story collection Remember, which extends the lore of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, as well as short movies set in the world of Soma, not to mention his writing for another game from the Amnesia series, Amnesia Rebirth. As if these achievements weren't enough, Michael Hedberg has now taken on the challenge of working with the iconic horror franchise Alone in the Dark. I can't wait to see what he does on the Pieces Interactive team as their architect of fear and terror. Please join me in applauding Michael Hedberg, a true master of his craft and an inspiration to storytellers and gamers alike. Thank you for your exceptional contributions, and may your future endeavors continue to inspire us all. Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you to Fearpest for this honor, and thank you to Jacob for your kind words. I haven't received a Lifetime Achievement Award before. It's a strange feeling. I'm happy that people consider my previous work to be worthy already, but I also feel like I just started out. I have so much more I want to create and share with the world. I will take this award as an encouragement to keep going, and hopefully I'll be able to entertain you all for years to come. Thank you.
Huge congratulations, a well-deserved award. I was so honored to have the time to speak with Mikael when we were preparing for Black Summer Alone in the Dark Spot. And he not only is a genius of the horror world, but he's also one of the nicest people in the business.
Amazing. Now, let us move on to the next category, the one near and dear to all of our hearts, because it always feels better to cheer for the little guy.
I couldn't agree more. These independent developers craft some incredible experiences with a fraction of the budget of big studios, and we definitely want to properly honor that dedication. Let's see the nominees for the Best Indie Horror category. Together on three?
Oh, yes.
1, 2, 3. SIGNALIS!
Every horror game, or horror in general, has many pieces that make up the whole. For example, you can have a scary game, but if the characters don't feel human, you won't really care about what's happening to them.
Yeah, that's why it's important to honor the amazing voice actors who, through their performances, bring the characters of your favorite horror games to life.
Let's see the nominees. The best performance category is...
Nick Apostolides.
Hey guys, Nick Apostolides here. You know, I've been gaming for over 30 years, and yeah, you heard that right, over 30 years. And I never would have imagined that all these years later, I'd be accepting an award for Best Performer in one of these. It's kind of crazy. It's still surreal. But I just want to say thank you to the very first Horror Game Awards for the nomination. Thank you to Capcom, my favorite video game developer, for giving me the shot to play my favorite character of all time and then reimagine my favorite video game of all time, Resident Evil 4. And of course, thank you to the fans, from one diehard Resident Evil fan to so many others. I see you, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, and I love you.
You are watching Fearfest Horror Game Awards 2023, and there are now 7 categories behind us and 7 to go.
Halfway done.
And we can't wait to find out who won all of the remaining golden bats. Thank you everyone for having our stream open on the second monitor while you play Starfield. We really appreciate it.
We do. And we have awarded the voice actors, but we shouldn't forget about the people who make sure that their voices and any other sounds in the game sound just right and work in perfect harmony together.
Yes, audio design is very important in any game, but especially in horror. You need to be able to pinpoint exactly where the footsteps are coming from, judging by the direction of the sound, but also the specific noise the footsteps make when walking on different surfaces.
I think every gamer has had that experience in real life where you're playing a game with headphones on and your parent or roommate or whatever comes into the room to talk to you and you get a heart attack because you couldn't hear them coming. If that happened in game, you would go, this is bullshit, I'm not playing this game anymore. So that just highlights the importance of having great audio design. Let's see the nominees.
And the winner of the Best Audio Design category is...
Listen closely. It's Dead Space.
It's Dead Space!
Bonjour à tous. My name is Philippe Duchamp, producer on Dead Space.
Hello, my name is Olivier Asselin, audio director on Dead Space. Accepting the Best Audio Design of the Year award for Dead Space Remake fills us with pride and gratitude. The stars align on this project. Crafting an atmosphere of terror requires the expertise of our sound designers, composers, and engineers, who meticulously orchestrate every spine-chilling sound. This recognition fuels our passion to push the boundaries of fear-inducing audio. And we thank you for acknowledging the power of sound in the realm of horror gaming.
It's so exciting and rewarding to be able to contribute to the horror gaming genre. Shout out to all of the fans and everyone who voted, our whole team at Motive, and thank you, Horror Game Awards. We can't wait to get our hands on the trophy. Merci à tous.
All right, continuing our journey to sound, we have a special surprise tonight. All the way from the state of Texas, we have the amazingly talented Andrew Hoshold, known for his work on Dusk, Quake Champions, and Doom Eternal, and for scoring the upcoming film Iron Lung, performing Lucid Mayhem from the original soundtrack of Nightmare Reaper.
sense. And what a perfect segue into our next audio-related category, the best soundtrack.
And what an important category it is. Music is essential to creating the appropriate atmosphere in horror. And the composers of that music pull on our heartstrings every time they pull on, well, the regular strings.
I think anyone who's tried playing a horror game with music off can tell you how important the audio tracks are. It's like watching those edits of old sitcoms with the laugh track taken out. Music has an incredible ability to influence the mood of every scene and every moment, and it's so important to honor the composers behind it. So let's see the nominees. And the soundtrack you've chosen as the best horror game soundtrack of the past year is from Resident Evil 4.
Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
皆さんこんにちは。バイオハザード RE4 リードコンポーザーの鈴木浩太です。この度はホラーゲームアワードのベストスコア、サウンドトラックを受賞させていただいたとのことで、誠に光栄に思っております。選考してくださった皆様ありがとうございます。本作はリメイクということで、原作の音楽一曲一曲と改めて向き合い、そして分析し、今の時代にバイオハザード4の音楽を表現するとすれば、どういったアプローチがいいだろうということを試行錯誤しながら再構築していきました。魅力的なキャラクターたちを個性的な敵、そして恐怖、ホラーが襲い、そのキャラクターたちの心情、シチュエーション、ドラマを音楽で表現する。それがバイオハザードの音楽のオリジナリティであると私は考えており、本作でもそこを大切にしました。この場をお借りして原作の開発メンバーの方に敬意を表し、また本作バイオハザード RE4 の開発メンバー、そして遊んでくださったユーザーの皆様にお礼申し上げます。どうもありがとうございました。
We are back with FearFest Horror Game Awards 2023, and we have just given out a lot of golden bats in audio categories. So it's time to take a look at the visuals.
Totally. This is a category we are definitely allowed to judge a book by its cover. And oh well, you guys really did.
From photorealistic AAA games to beautifully stylized indies, there are so many decisions to be made about what to show, how to show it, or maybe even more importantly, what not to show to the player. This award honors all the visual artists who conjure the most macabre of nightmare surreal, creepy landscapes that serve as a backdrop to our terrifying gaming adventures. Let's see the nominees for the Best Art Direction category.
And the game with the visuals that have spoken to you with its art direction the most this year is Scorn.
In the middle of a desolate hellscape, filled with biomechanical contraptions, part flesh, part machine. An industrial civilization, now lying in decay and ruin.
Hey guys, I'm Miro from Map Software. We are the team behind Scorn. And yeah, today we are celebrating with you the award we got for art direction. We are very proud of it. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot to us. We really put a lot of efforts into making Scorn a very special looking, special feeling game. We wanted to put all of you players into a new world, the one that you possibly never experienced. And since we got this award, I believe we did a good job. So once again, thank you very much.
Okie dokie. Time for another category, and this time we're going to get a bit more technical because this golden bat is for the best game design.
Game designers are definitely crucial to the development of any game. They are the people crunching the numbers for hours to make sure that the monster hits you for just the right amount of damage, and that your flashlight only lasts for a very specific amount of time, and that makes it fun to just walk around the level and has you coming back for more.
They also design a satisfying game loop and decide what curveballs to throw at you to keep the gameplay fresh, even after hours and hours of playtime, and make sure that we know to aim for the limbs. Let's see the nominees for the best design games.
And the winner of the Golden Bat for the Best Game Design at FearFest Horror Game Awards 2023, as voted by you, the public, is... once again, Resident Evil 4.
はい、レジデントイービル4ゲームディレクターの門井です。この度はベストゲームデザイン賞へ投票いただいてありがとうございます。IGN の記事やファンの皆様のコメント、リアクションいつも拝見しております。RE4 はですね、原作の良さを取り入れつつ、パリやステルスアクションといった新たなアクションの追加をして、一から調整し直しております。なので、原作をプレイしたことがある方もない方でも、ホラーとして新鮮な緊張感を楽しめるようになってます。はい、というわけでこれからも RE シリーズの応援よろしくお願いします。
Love the games you have seen on the stream? Then visit www.fearfestonline to find a link to the FearFest 2023 Steam Sale event. You will find all the games featured in FearFest Black Summer and all the Horror Game Award nominees plus more. Wishlist all the upcoming games and buy all the ones you missed out on at the FearFest 2023 Steam Sale. Starts today. Go to FearFest Online or any Feardemic social channels for the link.
Horror can easily be seen as a genre where a monster appears and chases you down the corridors, and your protagonist has to either find a way to escape or fight it, which is a very reductive view of things because every single one of those stories is a representation of some of our collective fears and anxieties, or perhaps a metaphor for trauma that maybe we can relate to.
Mm-hmm. Yes, oftentimes watching, playing or reading horror can be a cathartic experience if you're picking up what the author is putting down. But it can also be a gripping, tight storyline full of twists and turns you can put down until you finish it, with the soul no AI could ever replicate.
This award celebrates all of the masterful storytellers who make us stay up all night to find out how the story ends. Let's see the nominees for the best narrative of the year. game with the best narrative of the year at FearFest Horror Game Awards 2023, according to the popular vote, is SIGNALIS.
We are not quite done yet, but we only have 2 golden bars to give away, and the last one will of course be the biggest one for the horror game of the year. But first, let's talk personalities of your favorite character.
We are talking, of course, about the award for the best character of the year, for the most memorable, fleshed out, unforgettable characters.
From fearless survivors to diabolical monsters, the best characters in horror games give us someone to root for or tremble in fear, forever etching themselves into the halls of horror gaming history. Let's see the nominees for the penultimate category at FearFest Horror Game Awards 2023.
Who you think has kicked the most ass this year and deserves a golden bat for their trouble is, of course, Leon S. Kennedy.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
レジデントエイビル4ディレクターのアンポです。皆様、ベストキャラクターオブザイヤーへのご投票ありがとうございました。シリーズでも特に人気の高いレオンですが、デザイン面やシナリオ面はもちろんのこと、本作の最大の推しともいえるアクション面、ゲーム全体でレオンをいかに魅力的に見せるか、検討を繰り返しながら開発を進めました。そんな彼がこのような賞をいただけたのは非常に光栄です。本当にありがとうございます。レジデントイービル4、そしてレオン S. ケネディを今後ともよろしくお願いします。
What a night! What a night it has been! But before we get to the game of the year, it's only fitting that we recap tonight's winners and remind everyone just how amazing the games of the last 12 months have been. So, without further ado, let's check out tonight's winners.
And finally, the category we've all been waiting for, the big finale, the best horror game of the year. And what a year it has been for horror.
Absolutely. If you're a fan of horror, and I don't know why you would be watching this if you aren't, you've been definitely eating well this past year. So many amazing, terrifying and incredibly polished games, all deserving of praise individually. But, as they say, there can be only one.
This award crowns the ultimate champion of horror games, the game that has terrified, frightened and kept us sleepless at night and left an everlasting impression on the genre. With atmosphere, nail-biting gameplay and sheer terror-inducing moments, the horror game of the year is testament to the power of fear and the brilliance of its creators. And I've been stalling long enough, so let's see the nominees. And the ultimate honour, the Golden Bat for the best horror game of the year,
is voted by the most hardcore fans of horror, the Fearfest audience.
The title that has redefined the game and captured our collective imaginations is... Together?
Together.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
Resident Evil 4!
I read you. What's your situation? The hell's going on?
皆さんこんにちは。レジデントイービル4プロデューサーの平林です。この度は名誉ある賞をいただきまして、チーム一同本当に嬉しく思っております。ありがとうございます。本作は2005年に発売した原作のリメイク作となりますが、迫り来る狂気を帯びた敵、その窮地を自身の力で切り開いていくサバイバルホラー感、恐怖と緊張感の入り混じるゲームテンポなど、原作の核を最新の技術と解釈によって大切に制作させていただきました。その本作を多くの皆さんに楽しんでいただいたことが、この賞につながったんだろうと思っております。現在、プレイステーション VR2 に向け、無料 DLC となるレジデントイービル4 VR モードも鋭意制作中です。ぜひご期待ください。最後になりますが、今後ともレジデントイービル4よろしくお願いいたします。それでは、皆さん、ありがとうございました。
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Fearfest Horror Game Awards 2023. It has been a pleasure to host for you tonight. My name is Łukasz Kostka, and my wonderful co-hosts have been Luigi Kit.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy I've been able to do this.
And Ash Milman.
Thank you. This has been incredible. Thank you everyone for tuning in and celebrating the last year in horror with us.
And we'll bid you adieu. But first, we have one last final surprise.
Straight from the fires of hell.
Satan himself and the Feardemic Orchestra here.
Get ready for one last song of this Black Summer. And until we meet again, may the frights be with you.
The world went down the drain.